maybe get a little momentum on their side. Shaq, a lot of folks thought that Kevin Garnett might retire in the offseason. He's an old teammate of yours. Take me inside what makes Kevin Garnett tick.
As you said, Ernie, I played against this guy. I played with this guy. There is no one who works as hard as KG. He's been redlining all those years. He wants to end his career on his terms. He has 1 year left on this deal. Why not play it out?
Guy brings it each and every night. And so does Kevin Harlan. Let's check in with him.
And now, your Dallas Mavericks starting five.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. A contest in the West will see if the Dallas Mavericks can please their home crowd. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. They were able to sweep the season series last year, completely controlling the play in each game.
Well, they were unbeaten against this opponent last season. Not surprising, considering where they both finished in the standings.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So the Lakers five right now. Bryant is out there with Garnett. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Carter Williams in at the point. And it's Kobe missing. Quickly going back to what Steve just said, they brushed this team aside easily last year. And maybe, Clark, their favorite opponent to face.
Well, I think that probably was the case. I mean, they made the most of their opportunities against a team that really struggled. They had the upper hand clearly.
Here is Bryant, following the score by Dallas. Outside for Carter Williams. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And Parker, here we go. That drops.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
The three from Bryant. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Parker kicks to Gallinari. Henderson, no one around him. And there's the call on Bosch. That is his first foul of the game.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
Harris is checked in for Los Angeles. Trey Burke comes in for Carter Williams. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis.
That was a shocker, guys, because that had to be a tough one for them to swallow. They were supposed to win that game, but they never got going.
Yeah, and to lose it the way they did, too. I mean, that's where it really hurts, Steve. That's a hard one to take. Kevin Garnett was the 5th pick back in 1995. He's had a long, illustrious Hall of Fame career. He was the league MVP back in 2004.
Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Harris. It's rebounded by Bosch.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Parker kicks to Plumlee. It's stolen by Garnett. Here's Bryant. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Bryant's got 5.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Dishes to Bosch. Shot from the wing, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
Lakers leading by 3. Here's Harris. Harris missing again. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Henderson passes to Gallinari. Clock at 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Trey Burke.
Well, Danilo Gallinari back in action after missing all of last season. Through surgery to repair his meniscus back in 2013. 9 months later, it was decided that he needed an ACL reconstruction as well. So it's been a tough couple of seasons for Gallinari.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Andre Bloch, he's checked in for Plumlee. O'Neal comes in for Chris Bosh. Johnson, he's checked in for Parker. And Bradley's subbed in for Gerald Henderson. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Tony Parker is checked in for Gallinari. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
And for Gallinari, pretty mobile for a 6'10 player. But coming back from major knee surgery, that's usually a 1.5-year process. We'll have to see how that impacts his game going forward.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Bryant drives in. Fade away. Good. Bryant's got 7 points. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Parker outside. Pass to Blotch. Bryant with the rebound.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Los Angeles on top, leading by a point. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
And the key has been the second chance points. You look at this team, the hustle that they play with, very impressive in that first quarter.
Well, it's showing up on the scoreboard. I mean, you get second chance points like that. It can add to your totals and also demoralize your opponent.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, we've got Robert Covington. Randall out there with Sanders. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Caboclo in at the 2 spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Klay Thompson is already an elite shooter, but he isn't done yet. He wants to be a complete off guard. He said, I'm trying to attack more. Everyone knows my jumper is the base of my game, but to be an all-star caliber player one day, I have to finish at the rim. I have to dunk more, show people I can jump. Guys?
He keeps adding layers to his game. Thank you, Doris. Now, with Brook Lopez missing most of the season in Brooklyn, Steve, how big was the play of Andre Blush inside for the Nets?
Well, it was huge, Kevin, because he can score and rebound at a pretty high level. And when Lopez went down, the Nets went small an awful lot of the time. But Blatch represented their one threat on the interior, so he played a big role.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Bosch is checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Thompson, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Parker dishes to Bradley. Kicks to Johnson. Back to Bradley. Just 5 on the clock. Bosch sets the pick for Parker. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And Blatch, after 2 quality seasons, able to opt out of his contract and cash in this offseason. A career that had looked to be on life support with the Wizards has been mightily resurrected.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Garnett comes in for Sanders. And it's Burke in for Carter Williams.
And Blatch, not a big-time defender or shot blocker, but big men with his size and scoring ability don't come around often.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Lets a floater go, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. A different look for Dallas. Plumlee, he's checked in for Blatch. Gallinari comes in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Henderson for Parker. The Lakers also changing it up. Robert Covington comes in for Randall. And Harris subbed in for Caboclo. Mavericks trailed by 8. And it's Bradley off the drive.
Avery Bradley out of Texas, one of the elite perimeter defenders in the NBA. A guy who can really give you nightmares bringing the ball up the floor. 6'2", but with long arms, and he can defend both guard positions. Really pressures the ball well.
Kobe's checked in for Los Angeles.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Yeah, and that kind of approach is going to serve them well. It's gotten them to the line more than a few times this quarter.
Bosch, a screen on Kobe. Bradley kicks to Bosch. Buries it from 3-point range. Bosch has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And despite his 6'2" size, it's pretty clear that offensively, Avery Bradley is not a point guard. He's worked hard on developing his ball handling, especially his left hand, but he's certainly at his best when he's playing off the ball. Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter, after only making 40% from the field in the first.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Here's Plumlee. That's good. Plumlee's got 6 points.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. He's got to be relentless.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And you talk about Bradley playing the 2. He's worked to put weight on, up over, what, I think, Steve, 210 pounds, you were saying.
Yeah, looks like it. He looks stronger. He's added some weight. Remember, he underwent surgery on both shoulders a couple of seasons ago, but now he's healthy. And with that strength, with that defensive awareness, with the quickness, he's got the ability to be a really good player.
Well, the Lakers are in another one of those transition stages, and they've not had many in the history of the franchise. But they do need to start looking for that next superstar to build the team around.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Caboclo, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Carter Williams in for Burke. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, it's Bradley on the wing. Now here's Henderson. He's guarded closely. Gallinari wide open. Offline with his 3. And here is Bryant. A 23-point game for him in the win against Utah. And he gets it to go.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
The Mavericks have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Very successful free throw shooting team a year ago, guys. They hit about 80% from the line.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
And we finished one half of basketball. Lakers lead by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Rick Carlisle. And, Coach, how would you analyze your defense so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. With this team, they stretch out so much. You got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to details.
Coach, thank you so much. Over to you guys at the table.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Take a look at what Kobe's done. He's got 13 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
Mavericks trail by 6.
Well, if you saw the Mavs play here in Dallas last year, you were in for a show. I mean, they were explosive offensively.
Tony Parker is out there with Henderson. Then there's Plumlee. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Bosh in at the 4 slot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And that was good and bad for the Mavs last year, Clark. Great at scoring here, but they also didn't defend very well.
Very well or very often, Kevin. Still, it was always a fun time as the Mavs would end up with a 26-15 record here at American Airlines Arena. That's pretty strong home cooking.
Dallas shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Parker passes to Bosh. That's good. Bosh has got his third bucket of the night.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
And here we go. Here's Gallinari. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Los Angeles calls timeout.
There's no secret that the Lakers were really terrible last year. There's no other way to say it. Everything that could have gone wrong actually did. Murphy's Law on full display.
Robert Covington's checked in for Bryant. That is good. For a historical perspective on the Lakers, guys, last year was their worst season since they moved out to L.A. from Minnesota back in 1960.
And they vowed to get back, however, and I believe them. I mean, this isn't a franchise that has a history of being passive when it comes to improvement.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And then for the Lakers, Sanders checked in for Plumlee. Randall comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Burke in for Michael Carter-Williams. Thompson for the triple. And that one's good. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
And they've made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
And Parker, here we go. The shot no good.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Burke kicks to Covington. Here's Randall. Another shot. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Bosh heads the pick for Parker. Outside Bradley. 1:44 left to play. In the third. The wide open look here for Bosh. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bosh has got 11 points. Los Angeles leading by 7. Burke dishes to Thompson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half.
Well, Klay Thompson, the son of former #1 draft pick Michael Thompson, but totally different games. His father was a big man who kind of played inside. Klay, a swing man, just a knockdown shooter from deep.
Out to Parker, 2 on the clock. Another miss by Parker.
Nothing's going right for him right now. He's kind of lost it here in the quarter.
Thompson for 3. That is good. He's got 15.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
And Klay's father, Michael, often his toughest critic, he tells Klay, post those smaller guards up and don't always fade away. I can hear him saying,
oh, my, that's why I'm laughing. Sounds just like Michael, who knew how to handle himself with his back to the goal as a college and pro standout himself.
Off target from outside. Mavericks trailed by 8.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
And that one's good. Parker.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Blocked. They recover it. Pass to Bradley. Parker kicks to Gallinari. Thompson comes with the double team. Parker, with no one around, misses the 3. And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, we might as well call it the State Farm play of the game. This was just a marvelous piece of coordination between 2 teammates, completely in sync on the alley-oop.
Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Carter-Williams, Garnett out there with Bryant. Then it's Miles Plumlee, and it's Caboclo in at the 2-guard. Parker with a clean look, drills the baseline jumper. Lakers leading by 7. Outside Bryant. They double-team Kobe to the wing on the left. Caboclo, the pass to Kobe. They get a hand on it. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads. And that one swishes right in. Kobe's got 5 points now this quarter. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Parker against Carter Williams. Parker dishes to Blotch. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists in the game.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Dallas. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut back down to 7. The bucket there from Parker.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
A different look for Dallas. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Blotch. Alinari comes in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Avery Bradley in for Gerald Henderson. Parker's shot is off.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Garnett with a screen on Parker. The shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. Misses the 3. Mavericks trail by 7. Pass to Gallinari. He dishes it to Bosh. With the fadeaway. And off the glass. That one's good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Plumlee sets the pick for Thompson. And again, no good by the Lakers. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Out to the right wing. Gallinari wide open. Kept alive.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, but he got it done.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one. For Thompson, he has 15 points and 1 rebound.
Boy, he's been hot both inside and out. I don't know what the defense is going to do from here on out.
Well, guys, he's locked in, no question. Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Knocked loose. Sanders with the steal. Plumlee with the steal.
Well, it's going to be tough for them, but you have to continue to compete. It's not over. Just play, see what happens.
Yep, you can't afford empty possessions.
Sloppy defense there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Well, when he does, that's an automatic bucket.
Burke kicks to Kobe. The feed to Burke. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Bradley passes to Parker. Bosh dishes to Parker. He kicks it to Gallinari. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And you could feel the crowd react as one.
Yeah, that shot got them out of their seats and off their hands.
Guys, they just exploded when it went down.
They double-team Kobe. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. It's in!
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming out.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Well, they need to draw something up here. I think they'll go for a quick 2. And if not, maybe break somebody free for a long three-pointer.
And they have to know they need to foul right after the shot goes in as well.
And Sanders, here we go. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
a clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Parker with it. The pass to Gallinari. Trifecta.
Danilo Gallinari.
Poked loose. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Avery Bradley. That's his second personal foul. Second team. Klay Thompson. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one dropped. Not convert on the second. That misses. And so the Lakers take the win. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kobe, certainly a nice road win. Is this something this team can build on at this point in the season?
Well, yeah, I think it's good for us. You know, we show that we can come up with a good plan and we can stick to it and we can execute it. And down the stretch, we can make big plays.
Kobe, thank you. No doubt about that, guys.